Hello, I'm Stu, a technical sales engineer here at Symetrix, and I'm here to show you one of the new features in our Composer 7.3 software, Multitrack audio recording. With the Radius NX, you may now record up to 8 channels of audio simultaneously to external USB storage. To begin, go into Design View of your Radius NX, and in your toolkit there's a new section called Recording and Playback. Under this section there's Recording Modules, and you may double-click or drag in Custom, which opens up the dialog where you can select 1 through 8 channels for this module, rename the module, or you can select between 2 buttons for the same controls, or 1 button for record, 1 button for stop, or a single unified button for both functions. Once placed, you'll notice that you have all of your audio nodes available, as well as a control node for the stop record feature. On the top example, we have separate functions, so stop and record each have their own node. On the bottom example, we have a single node. As previously mentioned, there's a maximum of 8 channels per DSP, and any attempt to go online or compile with more than 8 channels or 8 individual modules within a design, you will throw an error. Opening the module, we can see that we have individual gain and mute for each channel, and then down below the actual recording controls. With this module, we have 2 separate buttons for stop and record, as well as an auto start button. This feature will automatically start the recording process if the unit goes online or if the unit is rebooted with this engaged. It will do nothing if the unit is currently online. The record length field is obviously the record length of your current recording, and the available time will vary depending on the size of the USB media that you have attached to the Radius NX, as well as the record options, which we will get to. The status field will give event-based text messages based on what you are currently doing. I will hit record. As you can see, we're currently recording, and that's giving me the status that I am recording to that prefix as well as to that folder. So moving on, folders can be set individually for each module, which means on the USB main root drive, that folder will be created and all recordings currently being done will go into that folder. And you can set the prefix for each file as well here. Moving on to record options. This opens the dialog, which gives you the ability to set certain aspects of the recording. The first one is format. Currently only WAV is supported, but you can decide whether to record onto one multi-channel file or separate files per channel. You also have the ability to set the sample rate and bit width, which changes your available time from the previous dialog. In this example, I will set it to 4824 from 12.8. You'll see that my available length went from 29 days to 59 hours. It is dynamic. Moving on, you also have a file name. You can change how the file name is created, or the structure of the file name. You can have a start date, start time, sequence, whether it repeats or whether it's daily or a power cycle, and here's the file name pattern as configured. And as you can see, this is dynamic based on what you select. We also have a maximum file length or maximum length of recording that you can set to either A, stop recording once this time has elapsed, or continue recording on another file. We also have an auto delete feature, which you can set different file ages and sizes for the file before it's deleted. We also give you the ability to FTP into the unit and to pull these recordings off if necessary, so you don't have to be on site. In this example, the username and password defaults are admin and password, capital P, capital A, and I will open. As you can see, we can enter in our host IP, which I already have, username and password, and then connect. And I have access to all of my recordings. And there you have it. If you'd like to know more about Symetrix, Composer, or any of our products, head on over to www.symetrix.co or give us a call at 425-778-7728 and let us know how we can help. Thank you.